Yo, what's good, guys? It's Mastermind MMA, and you know why I'm doing this video. Motherfucking my guy, Johnny Bones Jones, dude. This shit is getting ridiculous. So the whole situation is, all right, first off, I'm in my house in New York. I'm not in Pennsylvania. That's where I have like my whole stream set up, all my equipment set up. So right now I'm just doing some shit off the phone because I gotta talk about this shit, man. We gotta talk about this shit. Fuck, man. So basically what they're saying is that the metabolite for turinabol from the 214 test, that came back in his system, right? So when I first read it, it was confusing. But once I started like reading it to understand it, then I kind of got what they were saying. So basically what they're saying is that the metabolite that Jon Jones tested for at the 214 test, the turinabol metabolite, after he beat Cormier, he tested for that. They ran all the same pinch of salt in that Olympic size swimming pool. They said that shit popped back up on the test. When he's been tested this whole time and shit never popped up, you know? Shit didn't pop up. Shit hasn't been popping up. He's been cleared. He's been passing all his tests. But what happened was that he had a test that came up and like a picogram, or it's into picograms, which according to Jeff Nowitzki's, if you take a grain of salt and then if you take that one single grain of salt and you split it up to 50 million pieces, it's one of those 50 million pieces. So that's the science of that shit. But at the end of the day, dude, what could be causing this? So, in my head, what I thought it could be, if it didn't show up before, but now it's showing up, and they're saying it's stemming from the same metabolite. I mean, the metabolite is stemming from the same ingestion from 214 because it could stay in your system for 12 to 18 months. So, the thing is, though, dude, I was like, if it hasn't been coming up, why would it come up now, especially before a fight? I was like, all right, either three possibilities to me, quite honestly. There's only three fucking possibilities. One, the test is more intricate, it's more sophisticated, it's more detailed, the test at a higher level than the previous test, which was confirmed by Errol Helwani on Twitter. But at the same time, dude, it's like, why haven't you been giving him a sophisticated test just to kind of keep it consistent? So when we're like, all right, we're going to get a baseline of fucking the most intricate detail to see whatever's in your system. Then after we get that baseline, then we could kind of just give you piss test. And then when we give you the more intricate, it's still in there. So it just doesn't happen like this, dude. This shit looks so bad. All right, so that could be one thing. Or two, my guy Johnny Bones is really a roid cheater. He's really shooting up in the ass. Pause. He's really just roided up, dude. That's a possibility. And he's cheating because like, honestly, dude, it's getting a little ridiculous. Regardless, dude, I'm still a Johnny Bones fan. That's my guy, regardless of anything. And, yeah, dude, I mean, like, honestly, bro, ever since USADA came into play, no one has had more issues than my guy, Johnny Bones Jones. And the thing is, it's like, USADA is... This isn't happening to everyone, dude. Why is it happening to one person? Why is it happening to you so much, John? Why are you popping for estrogen blockers, which is post-cycle therapy for people that are on gear? And then why are you popping up for steroids, oral turinabol after a fight? And then before a fight, why is that turinabol coming back? Third infraction. Not even really infraction. This isn't a violation. But it's a thing, dude. It's a fucking thing, dude. Dick pill gets you off 200. I'm just glad this fight's not off, dude. I'm gonna keep it a thou out. I'm just fucking pumped this fight's not off. Because if this shit was off, dude, I'd be heartbroken. I'd be heartbroken, dog. If this shit happened, I couldn't, honestly, if this fight was off, I probably would be so devastated and so pissed that like I probably couldn't be a Johnny Bones fan for a little while. You know what I mean? Because I would just be so like fed up with this shit. And I get that people are, but it's just like I'm glad that they're not calling it. I'm glad that they're moving it. And it's kind of crazy that they're moving a whole fucking card to a different state with my bad, with something popped up on my phone. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, they're moving a whole card to a whole fucking different state. And the thing with that is because Nevada, it's Christmas, it's the holidays, they can't get enough. They can't get a hearing till Friday. And if they don't clear him on Friday and the fight's the next day and too much, it's better to move there. CSAC is, so this metabolite, this test is already stemming from something that was in their jurisdiction. They recently had a CSAC hearing a couple weeks ago. So they reinstated him, gave him his license. So they're fully aware and fully, informed and came to a decision that Johnny Bones is innocent. This isn't a new ingestion. Yada, yada, yada. It's stemming from the same metabolite. But I was on Ariel Helwani's Twitter before I hopped on to do this video. And they're saying that scientifically, there's no proof that this is the old ingestion, that this is something new, or that this isn't something new. It's just how they feel, and that's what they're going off of. And at this point, dude, Turinabol, I didn't really research it, but I have seen things. Well, I researched it when he first popped, but I have seen things saying that Turinabol takes 12 to 18 months to get out of your system. But then again, I don't know, dude. And if you are a cheater, right? And if you did get popped for Turinabol, why the fuck would you be taking that same shit? I don't think, if Jon Bones is a steroid cheater, he's the dumbest fucking steroid cheater in the world, and he needs to get better doctors. You need to link up with LeBron James and the peeps he's got out in LA since you're out in California. But another thing, all right, I gave you 2 of my 3 possibilities. Third possibility, someone is fucking with Jon. Someone on his team that's really close to him has it out for him and wants to fucking ruin his career. I don't know what he did to them or whoever it is, but it has to be a possibility. Those are my 3 possibilities. 1, test was more intricate than the other tests administered, so that's why it came up again. 2, he's really cheating. 3, someone's fucking with him. That's the only things I could think. And honestly, something might just happen at every single fucking turn that is his thing. But I feel like if he goes out there, it's a fucking war. He knocks Alexander Gustafsson out. Say it's like the first fight, and then it has like a Yair Rodriguez Korean Zombie ending where he just does this crazy knockout at the very last second. Johnny Bones wins. The GOAT is back. We don't give a fuck. We don't remember any of this shit. Jon Jones loses. Jon Jones gets knocked out like how Gus got Glover. He is the biggest scam artist in the sport. That'll be the view. It'll be he is the biggest fraud. He was never the GOAT. If he loses this fight, dude, like honestly, if he loses this fight, it's the end of Jon. It's the end of his legacy. It's the end of him being even in the discussion of the GOATs. His whole shit is just flushed down the toilet. Literally, the only thing Jon would have to show for his career if he loses this fight is the monies that he's made. But if he wins this fight, he's back on track. Shit's gonna keep happening. I'm not gonna deny it. There's no way shit's not gonna keep happening. So shit's gonna keep happening, and the fact of the matter is he just has to keep winning. He has to keep winning in phenomenal fashion. He can't be taken off of cards, and everything will be good. You know, this is my video on what I think about the whole fucking bullshit we're in, dog. Like we're in this bullshit again. But I do think Jon Jones wins. 3rd round KO, I'll say. You already know it's Mastermind MMA. I'll be doing shit like this since I'm away from my equipment, so you already know.